This is Peter from Zzipp Media. Today you find me in the Nothe Gardens. I'm going to the Nothe Fort back there, where they've got a new exhibition starting today. I'm going to try to find someone to talk to, so come join me and see what we can find. I have a memory from the Nothe Fort here. Many years ago, before the fort opened, the Manpower Services Commission, as was then, job for jobless people, for people who were unemployed. A group of us were here at the Nothe, and we were given pickaxes and shovels and hard hats and overalls and told to clear the place out, which we did. I'm going to ask around, see if I can find any evidence that that part of Nothe Fort history is talked about. I remember, if I turn the camera this way, the entry up there, right there, there was a camera crew came from Westwood Television, I think, and they made a program about the Nothe and where it was going. And they put a TV camera right above the gate, and they wanted somebody to walk across the courtyard to make it look like it was busy. Nobody else would do it. So if you see that piece of film ever about somebody walking across the courtyard of the Nothe Fort here in Weymouth, that is me. So here we are at the Nothe Fort now, just coming down the steps. I believe the exhibition is in something called the schoolroom. So here is the schoolroom where the exhibition is being held. Right at the bottom of the stairs, you come down the main steps, turn to your left, and you'll see it right in front of you, Heartfelt exhibition. Let's see if we can find somebody to tell us all about it.
Hi, my name is Elaine Harris and I'm a director of Artway. And in 2025, Artway had a project called Crossing Different Paths, and it involved us putting on 6 different events to support Weymouth and Portland as Towns of Culture 2025. And this is the final of those events. It's inspired by an exhibition that I saw in Arles in the south of France in 2023 about the things that we can't give away or throw away. I really thought about that, and for the last 18 months or so I've been working on this exhibition. 25 local people have kindly and trustworthily lent me their items, which are now on display here. And each one of their items, which they can neither give away, has got a backstory to it, and they tell their stories, which can be quite emotional, they can be funny, or they can be sentimental, but whatever, there's something for everybody here. So 25 different stories. Now they are played, you can listen to them on an MP3 player, or you can use your phone and follow a QR code and listen to the stories, and there'll be videos put on YouTube as well. So all in all, it's a grand morning out.
And it's a free exhibition, free to get into?
This is a completely free exhibition to get into. You do have to pay the entrance for the Nothe Fort, which is very reasonable.
Right. And I believe it's based on a project by a French guy.
Yeah, well, it was originally inspired by an artist called Sophie Calais, who's a French artist and photographer, who was going to do an exhibition at the International Photography Exhibition in Arles in the south of France. And she went on holiday, and when she came back, her studio had been completely flooded. And in a strange twist of fate, our original venue for this exhibition was
Yes,
also
the church.
flooded.
Yeah,
And thank you so much to the Nothe Fort for hosting us in the end in what turned out to be a really good place for something that is about memory and
so
sentimentality.
the exhibition here is full of interesting stuff, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
you've got a projection on the wall here as well with a guided.
We've got audios and we've got videos and we've got the stories written in their handwriting where we could of people who've donated their items for this exhibition.
Yeah,
We've got all sorts of things. It's not nothing valuable. It's just things that when we pass, the people who are looking after our estate will probably throw away. Means nothing to anybody else, but just means something to that person because it connects them with a memory of a significant person or a significant event in their life.
yeah. So the opening times for the exhibition.
At weekends, 14th and 15th of March, and the following weekend, and then various dates really until the 1st of April at the Nothe Fort, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. when we're open. But you need to go to www.artway, that's art, W-E-Y,
Right.
.co.uk, and to their events page to find out when we are open,
Okay.
the days, because we only open when the fort is open. So
Sure. I'll include a link to Artway under the video,
okay,
so
yeah,
people can watch the video and
yeah,
click on the link.
yeah.
Okay, so it's a free exhibition here
Free
at the Nothe
exhibition,
Fort. You
lots of
have
interesting things. I
Yeah.
said not valuable. I mean, we've got things like opera glasses and a beautiful Indian doll and somebody's photograph of their glamorous mum and a leg from a shop dummy. But
But it all means
all of
something.
these things means something to somebody,
Yeah.
and reminds them of that significant person or a memory.
Okay, thank you for the interview.
Thank you so much.
But he's also talking about they need to do it one direction and art gallery.
Well, I suggest recognise Carol Secretary.
Hello, I'm Fran, and this is my beautiful doll, my beautiful Indian doll, and I'm exhibiting here part of the Heartfelt exhibition with things that mean something very important to us, but may not be recognised by our friends and family as to what they are and why they're significant. So this is my beautiful doll that I had when I was a little girl growing up in Africa, and my parents gave it to me. And I don't remember why, or I don't remember it being on my wish list, but it was very representative of the people who I used to see when we used to go down to the market. There were lots of lovely Indian ladies in beautiful saris, looking beautiful like this doll. And when she was new, her whole skirt was such a beautiful colour, pink and purple. You could just see in the back there tiny little snippets of where it didn't fade, but it stood on my windowsill for a long time. And it's not really a doll to play with. I just used to admire her and how beautiful she was. And I always used to laugh or make my friends laugh because if you pull her skirt up, she has trousers on underneath, which as a child I thought was hilarious. She doesn't have a name, but I've had her for about 65 years, I think. She does live in a chest at home, but when with the idea for this exhibition came up, I thought, well, she is something that nobody else will probably know anything about. And she's been with me a very long time. As you can see, she's disintegrating slightly. Sadly, I only have grandsons, so I'm not sure they'd really be interested in looking or playing with her. But she's always meant a lot to me, and she reminds me of my growing up in Africa and what a lovely childhood I had.
Yes, so how did you get introduced to this exhibition?
I am one of the directors of Artway, and I have worked a lot with Elaine. And I remember Elaine coming back with the idea, which she'd seen this exhibition in France, and she wanted to replicate it in some way. And she's worked very hard at finding the venue and all the things and putting everything together. And I just think it's a wonderful exhibition of so many significant things that other people wouldn't know anything about, and how beautifully it's been put to say, explain what's significant to us and to pass on to other people to have a look. So it's a brilliant exhibition to come and look at and listen to all the stories.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Just a thought, if you do come down to the Nothe Fort here in Weymouth, UK, and you go through the ghost tunnel here, let me know what you think. Leave a comment under this video and let me know what you think. It is a bit spooky. I've just walked through it myself. So leave a comment. Tell me what you think of the ghost tunnel here at the Nothe Fort. So that's the visit to Nothe Fort for today. You can see behind me the Isle of Portland there. I've done a number of videos on the Isle of Portland at various places, so if you want to see more, go to my YouTube channel called WeyComm. That's WeyComm TV. Subscribe, like and comment. It's all helps the channel grow. So thank you for coming with me today to the Nothe Fort. I'll do a couple of shots of the Nothe Fort itself and you can see how interesting this place really is. Bye for now.